This is David with the Paranormal-Activity podcast. I haven't posted for a little bit because quite a bit has happened with regards to the, I guess I could call him like the brown man, because in a previous video I talked about that when I had walked out this door, I noticed that there was like a small, like maybe a foot high brown object. That I thought maybe that's like someone keep an eye on me. Well, that's actually him. He was just trying to hide like small, which I don't understand that. I mean, he hasn't figured out yet that I'm a psychic medium, that since I'm connected, when things move around, I'll wake up, which unfortunately, like the other day, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, but I'm sure that was his way of trying to irritate me. But it's gotten kind of strange because about 4 days ago, I had closed my eyes and, just for a moment, and I see a jaw. I saw a jaw with teeth and then part of a nose. And it can only be that particular evil spirit. So I thought, why does he show me parts of his face? Like, do I care? No. But I guess in his mind, he thought that's somehow intimidating me, that I can see like his jaw with some teeth and then part of a nose. I mean, I could care less what he looks like. I mean, if I never see him, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, but I didn't quite understand that reasoning. I guess in his mind, somehow that was supposed to make me, I guess, afraid or intimidated or whatever, but I just thought that's kind of ridiculous. I've never had an evil spirit show me like, parts of their face. Now, in the past, I've seen evil spirits in my room, and I could actually see their face and all that. But just showing like his jaw with some teeth, and I mean, it wasn't like, like he was in an accident. It just looked like, like pictures you would take like when you're at the dentist. And I thought, why is he sending this to me? I mean, do I care? No, I could care. I mean, if I never see him again, I could care less. But I guess in his mind, somehow he thought that's going to like intimidate me. So so I figured out, after a while, that little brown thing that was outside the door, that's him. That he actually thought it'd be, I guess, if he could shrink somehow, I wouldn't pick up on that, which I don't understand. I mean, he hasn't figured this out by now, that I know when he's in the room, I'll wake up. And unfortunately, sometimes it's in the middle of the night, but I still wake up because I'm connected. And then eventually I'll go back to sleep. But I just found it, almost funny that he's showing me his teeth and part of his nose. Like, I guess I'm supposed to be shook up or something by this. I mean, after all the evil spirits I've seen in my life, seeing someone's teeth is more of just like a waste of time. But I guess from his perspective, somehow that's, going to get me upset or, off balance or something like that. But I guess he's been kind of like the designated person to come after me, which, if he is, he is. I mean, I'm not going to lose any sleep. I mean, all the times I've been attacked in the past, if he's the one that's like been assigned, I guess, or he's the one that wants to come after me, okay, then he does. But I just found this whole situation really odd, especially when he was outside that door, as a little 12-foot, a 1 foot like blob of brown. Why would he think that I wouldn't pick up on that? I mean, after all the things I've seen, but maybe he's new at being evil or something, and that's things I've thought about in the past, that someone was really rotten and then they just die, they're going to immediately, turn into an evil spirit. So maybe he's new to this, I guess. But I when I saw the teeth and the nose, I thought, I mean, I didn't even know how to respond to that. I thought, why do I care if I see his teeth or his nose or what? I mean, if I never see his face, I could care less. I mean, but I guess in his mind somehow that was some kind of intimidation, I guess, from his perspective. But the other thing I want to mention, and because honestly, he's probably in the room with me, because one day I was on one of the other computers, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see him standing right, where his door is, and I don't know, maybe he didn't think I could see him or something. But the one thing I always did find kind of odd, I can see more out of the corner of my eye than I can see looking straight on. And I don't know if that's just me or maybe other true psychic mediums have that, but I see a lot just out of the corner of my eye. And then oftentimes when I would look at the evil spirit, I couldn't really see them that clearly. But then if I went back to looking just the corner of my eye, I could see them. So I just found that was all kind of bizarre. But since I'm sure this, the brown man, I guess is the way I guess I'll describe him from now on. I'm sure he's probably in this room. Now, I can't pick up on anything right now because I'm focusing on, recording this video. But once I'm done, I'll probably pick up whether he's here or not, which the chances are he's probably listening to, what I'm discussing now. And then the same thing when I go into the bedroom. So I think what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to try it out and see, if everyone thinks, if they would like it. I'm going to go ahead and the next video I'm going to do, what is today, Wednesday? Probably around Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to do a video with my night vision camera, because there'd be a pretty good chance, we'll pick something up. I'm sure it's not going to happen every time I do a video, but as much as he's always trying to come after me, and I'm sure even though he knows I'm going to use a night vision camera, he's not going to turn down the chance of trying to come after me. So I think I'll do that on Monday or Tuesday. And then at times I think I'll go ahead and videotape in the bedroom. But I've been thinking about that. So the next video, which like I said, will probably be Monday or Tuesday. Well, I'll probably do it on Tuesday and then I'll upload on Wednesday, which is normally the day I would upload. But with all the things that happened, in the last couple of weeks, everything was kind of thrown off schedule. But I'm going to start doing that videotaping with night vision. And hopefully, people watching, you'll catch something. I can't say it's going to happen every time, but I would think, after 10 or 15 videos, I'm sure someone's going to probably see something. So, and if you do see something, on the videos, or you're not sure about it, just leave a comment, and I'll go back and review it. But I'm sure he can't pass up the opportunity to come after me. So I'm sure there's probably like a 95% chance that he's in the room with me, or at least some other evil spirit. But that's just the way it is. So I'm going to do that. I think on Tuesday I'll record and see how you like it. If everyone says I really don't want to watch the video through night vision, then I'll stop it. But I thought this is one of the ways you can possibly pick up on something where he's like walking behind me or whatever with the night vision. So just something different to try. But actually he hasn't done, or I should say it hasn't done anything else lately other than, was it 2 days ago he woke me up at 4:30 in the morning, and that was the one of the few times I started to go back to sleep. But hey, that's just part of the deal. I can't pick and choose when they're going to try to like irritate me or whatever. So I just wanted to go ahead and give everyone a quick update. And like I said, on next Tuesday I'll record it with night vision, and that way you could see how you like it. And if everyone likes it, that's great. But if a lot of people say, I really don't like it, that's fine too, and I'll just go ahead and stop it. So I appreciate everyone watching. Thanks.